So we just made a video about Excellence Riviera Cancun, which is an adults-only resort located in Puerto Morelos, not too far from the Cancun International Airport. And that resort is a little bit different from the resort that we're going to talk about right now, which is Hotel Rio Palace Las Americas, which is also an adults-only resort, but the territory is much smaller. There's less space to walk around. The pools are much smaller. There are fewer pools. So I'm making it sound like not as good of a resort. Well, actually, it really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, it's true that it has smaller pools and a smaller territory, but it is located in the Cancun hotel zone. So if you want to step outside the resort and to go to the to go outside and to look around the hotel zone, then there's of course you are in the right area to do that. Of course, I mean there's different areas of the hotel zone depending on if there's any particular attraction, restaurant, bar, etc. outside that you're looking for. But anyways, so one thing that I did like about this resort is that I'm going to start off with this right away. I do like to walk around, swim in the beach, swim in the ocean. So if you feel that there are a lot of waves right in front of Hotel Rio Palace Las Americas, one thing you can do is facing the beach, you just turn to your left and start walking. You're going to pass a not all-inclusive resort called Fiesta Americana Villas. And then you just keep walking until you go to the beach in front of another resort, which is nearby. It's called Dreams Sands Cancun. And of course, this is allowed. It's not like you're trespassing. You can just go to the beach in front of Dream Sands and you can just relax and enjoy yourself. It's just a couple minute walk from Hotel Rio Palace Las Americas. I don't know if everyone is aware of that, but you can just go there. It's one of the nicest beaches I've ever seen. The water is very calm. I'm going to show you a clip right now. So yeah, feel free to do that if you want. And speaking of the resort, Hotel Rio Palace Las Americas, again, keep in mind that I'm just going to say that as a disclaimer, this is all my own opinion, my subjective opinion. And the last time we went there was at the end of 2018. So obviously things have changed, especially considering everything that's happened since March of 2020. So this is all just my opinion. And again, things change. But I did like this resort for a couple of reasons. Number one, I really liked that the building is very stylish. It looks like an older building, but it's decorated very nicely inside, and it's amazing just to walk around and feel like you're in this very old place. And I know that's not really maybe a reason to go to a resort, but it was just one of the things I liked. The building is very beautiful, especially they have a lot of nice, interesting decorations on the inside. It looks very stylish. I did like the staff very much. I felt like they were really working very hard, especially at the buffet. I hope that some of those staff are still there because I really just had a fantastic experience when dealing with all of the staff at this resort. I will say that one of the things I liked, which I don't know if they still have, are exchange privileges, which meant that if you were staying at a Palace Resort at Rio, whether in Playa del Carmen or in Cancun, then you were able to go to other Palace Resorts to visit and use the buffet and the pools, etc., and the coffee lounge, and non-Palace Resorts. I don't know if the exchange privileges are still in effect. I heard a few months ago that they weren't. So just if exchange privileges are important to you and you like to visit other Rio resorts, whether non-Palace if you're staying at a non-Palace resort, or Palace resorts and non-Palace resorts if you're staying at a Palace resort, definitely inquire with the hotel beforehand or ask other people on a Facebook group or a forum, because if you like to be able to visit other Rio resorts, because via the exchange privileges, and it's possible that you might not be able to, maybe, that might be a disappointment. So just check beforehand if the exchange privileges are still in effect, if that is something that is important to you. So like I said, the pools were a little bit smaller, but you can, of course, go to the ocean if you're just looking to swim. When we went in October of 2018, there was no seaweed. And I don't know if there will be seaweed there in May or in the summer. But if you're looking to just walk around and get out of the territory a little bit, feel free to go to the Dream Sands Cancun Beach. Like I said, it's not really trespassing. You're just going to the ocean. It's not like you're going in the resort. So if you're just looking for something else to do, obviously, I did like the food. But again, this was back in 2018. Maybe things have changed, especially again since March of 2020. I don't know how the selection is at the buffet anymore, so I can't comment on that. So the food, I don't really want to talk about that really. Not really a huge resort. I think 350 or 360 rooms, something like that. But it was kind of a small, cozy kind of feeling. Doesn't take long to get from point A to point B. I did like the rooms. I mean, I don't know if everyone has had a good room, but I think our room was okay. It was spacious. It was just a standard room. We had a view of sort of like a partial ocean view, kind of. I mean, we didn't pay extra for it or anything, but it was facing Fiesta Americana Villas, which is to the left of the beach. So I did like the room. I thought it was spacious. The TV wasn't great. It was kind of pixelated, but we weren't there to watch TV anyways. The main pool is okay for swimming laps, but that's about it. There aren't really any other large pools. But I did really like the beach, and of course, just walking around to Dream Sands, just look at their beach. So there were shows when we went in 2018, but they started around 9:45, and I usually try to go to bed relatively early, even when I'm on vacation. So I didn't watch any of the shows, so I can't comment on that. But I do miss the resort overall because I did like kind of the atmosphere. I did like the fact that the building was just looked really nice, especially on the inside. It was just a joy to walk around, and I did like the beach a lot. I think there weren't too many waves. So I do miss this resort. Of course, some of it might be, I don't know if I should miss it anymore because I don't know how things have changed. I don't know how the food has changed, but I do have fond memories of going there in 2018 for the reasons I mentioned. I did like the food. I did like the coffee lounge, but of course I can't comment on that because I don't know if things have changed. So I'm not trying to make any sort of recommendation. I'm just saying this was a kind of a fun adults only property that I went to. I thought it was a decent resort, but of course, if you're planning to go there, please do your research, see if anything has changed, see if other people are commenting on the food or anything like that. Join a Facebook group, look at the TripAdvisor forums, maybe ask a question there. Obviously, if you're going to spend your money on a vacation, make sure that it is something that you're most likely to enjoy based on your research. So that is just to talk about Hotel Rio Palace Las Americas, an adults only property in the Cancun Hotel Zone. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.